Let me take some pressure off. Your problem is not discipline. Your problem is not organization. Your problem is not that you have yet to stumble onto the perfect schedule, and your problem is not that the folks at home demand too much of your time. The problem is this: there's not enough time to get everything done that you're convinced, or others have convinced you, needs to get done. As a result, someone or something isn't going to get what he wants from you, what she needs from you, what he deserves from you, certainly not what she expects from you. There's no way around it. There's just not enough time in your day to be all things to all people. You're going to have to hold back somewhere. Our knee-jerk reaction to this dilemma is to answer the call of the squeakiest wheel. Whoever creates the biggest mess ends up with the lion's share of our time and attention. We run from fire to fire, troubleshooting our way through life, rescuing the needy and rewarding those who can't seem to stay out of trouble. But that certainly isn't strategic, and it doesn't solve anything. Over time, our families learn that the only way to get our attention is to create a crisis, and let's face it, it's amazing how much time we can steal from work when our kids are in crisis. Men and women become incredibly bold with their managers, company presidents, and boards when there's a crisis at home. What was unthinkable becomes non-negotiable. I know a CEO who spent 29 days with his wife at a detox center 600 miles from their home. 29 days. Yet in the previous 3 years, he had done almost nothing in terms of investing in what he would tell you now is his most important relationship. And if anyone had suggested he take a 29-day vacation in order to invest in his marriage, he would have laughed. But he did, only when he had to. I know a contractor who almost had to shut down his business to attend to his daughter's drug addiction. He escorted her from one rehab center to another, trying to find her the best medical treatment in the country. This is the same guy who could never find the time to complete an entire week of vacation with his family. They left on Saturday, he joined them on Wednesday. But suddenly, he has the time. Wouldn't you do the same for your wife, your husband, and your kids? Of course you would. So why wait? Instead of allowing the most recent crisis to force the issue, why not be governed by the greatest purpose? Why not cheat by design? But how? How do we scale back at work without destroying our careers? And if you cheat your career goals, won't that end up cheating your family in the long run? Can a homemaker cheat her to-do list without cheating her family? These are complex issues. On paper, there seems to be no solution, but all is not as it appears. For as we'll see, when we're willing to reprioritize in a way that honors our Heavenly Father, He's willing to touch down in the midst of our personal chaos and bring the order and balance we so desperately desire. A matter of principle. Before we go any further, I need to provide you with a word of warning. As I mentioned earlier, this approach to addressing the collision between work and family is held together by a principle. Principles are powerful things. In the same way gravity affects everything around the earth, a principle influences everything in your personal universe. Whether you're aware of a principle or not, it still applies. You can ignore it, or you can leverage it. But either way, it goes right on affecting your world. You can break a rule, but not a principle. In fact, by failing to observe a principle, you can break yourself against it. The principle in this book will cut right to the heart of your priorities. It will test your loyalty and expose your commitment. When exposed to the light of this simple truth, gray areas will suddenly become either black or white. It will reveal your heart as it relates to your family, your work, and your children. This principle will expose your attitude toward your Heavenly Father as well. It may upset you, it may offend you, but one thing it won't do is lie. If you're ready to take an honest look at yourself, the choices you've been making and why you make them, you're a candidate for change. My prayer is that you can put this principle to work for you before the consequences of ignoring it have a chance to work against you.